Ja, hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge von OZ Overtime, dem neuen Interviewformat. Und heute zu Gast Bryce Hamilton. Grüß dich, Bryce. Hi. Ja, Bryce ist ja Neuzugang diese Saison und aktuell ziemlich on fire. Top 5 der BBL Punkteliste und Platz 2 des MVPs im Monat November. Bryce, good having you here to the interview. Good having you in Rostock, being on the team. That gives us a lot of power. First of all, I would like to talk to you a little bit about your personal life and then later on about your career, if that's fine with you.
No, yeah.
One thing I'm always asking first is, how did you get in touch with basketball at the first place? How did that happen?
Well, growing up, I came from a family full of basketball players. My dad played basketball. I also had older brother and cousins that played basketball and went professionally. So just, they instilled that in me since I was young. So being able to play basketball since I was 5 years old, that was one of the first things I knew. And, from there it just went. I enjoyed playing it and just grew love for the game ever since.
Wow. So your brothers played, cousins, and dad?
Mm-hmm.
So everybody just...
Yep, everybody just played basketball.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And your cousin went professional?
Yeah, my cousin, I have one cousin that actually played out here in Germany. I forgot the team name, but he played in Germany.
We'll find that out.
Yeah, my brother also played overseas too, and then cousin overseas as well.
Okay, who was your biggest inspiration? Your brother, your cousin, or someone else?
Yeah, they all inspired me. My brother, cousins, all of them inspired me because, they done this before, they're older than me and experienced a lot. So they definitely inspired me, but also just growing up in LA, I was a big Kobe fan. So, watching a lot of Kobe and just seeing how he plays and has his love for the game also inspired me as well.
All right. You've spent time living in different places in your career, in college and where you grew up and your first step overseas. What's your impression of Rostock, of the city of Rostock so far?
It's really different. All the other places I've been have been, good weather, sunny and everything. But, Rostock, I've been enjoying it so far. I won't get used to the cold, but it's a very nice city, real quiet, and, it's able to, I'm able to adapt to it.
It'll get warmer.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be warmer around May.
Yeah.
So just stuck with this couple of months, and it's nice at the summertime. You can go to the beach, and it can get really hot though. So.
Well, I did come to the beach. As soon as I got here, definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah. When did you come, in August?
Yep.
It was still summer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Spending your free time when you're not doing any basketball, what do you do for fun?
Usually, I just like to play video games. That's something that I still like to do. Play video games, talk to my family back home. I read a little bit, and that's about it.
All right. What video games are you playing right now?
Right now, I'm playing it's college football game. So
okay.
Yeah, I just like to play college football, or I like to play NBA 2K.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then you do your own career, or you're managing a team, or?
No, yeah, I like to do both. I switch it up. I manage a team sometimes, or I do my own career.
That's what I would do.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just put on my own character and then go from college all the way up.
Yep.
That's what I like to do.
Mm-hmm.
You've traveled a lot for basketball. Like I said, you played in Nevada, then Greece last year. Is there a country or culture that has left like a lasting impression on you? Or a city?
I really say, the overseas, just being in Greece and Germany, I enjoyed it. I love the fans there. Both of those countries, the fans are really passionate, and they show love for the game, and it's just real fun to be able to go out there and perform for them.
What's the difference between the German league and the Greek league?
The German league, I'll say, is probably much more slower pace in the game,
okay.
But it's also probably say more physical. And I've been enjoying it. It's a lot of good players in this league, and it's a lot of good teams in this league, so it's really good competition.
What kind of style fits you better?
I would say, any style I could adapt to, but I'll probably say the German style.
All right. Do you have any pre-game meals or rituals that you do?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Yeah, usually pre-game meals, I just like to eat salmon, rice, and a salad, something that I've always been doing since college. And, Usually I just also like to take a nap. I feel like just also being
That's what I like to do.
well rested before the game, that just gives me a good energy to be ready.
Is there something that's never missing in your fridge?
Something that's never missing in my fridge would probably be water.
Really?
You
keep it in the fridge?
Yeah.
All right.
I like to stay hydrated and, cold water.
Yeah, that's it. Nothing else in the fridge, just water right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you weren't a professional basketball player, what career path do you think you might have pursued?
I'll say probably something, that's involved with basketball. I like to, train or coach, be able
Since your whole family is basketball involved.
I have a lot of knowledge and, just be able to help people around me to help them gain that knowledge and get that experience as well.
So still sports would be.
Yeah.
Is that something you want to do after your career?
Yeah, for sure.
Coaching?
Yeah.
All right. That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
You've been here for a couple of months now. It was 4 months. How's your German going? Is there any German or phrase you've learned and you always use?
I tried the first 2 months, but I couldn't get it. It was too hard for me. But I only really know Dankeschön. Thank you.
That's the most polite one. So.
Yeah, that's for the most part. I say that every day. So
yeah.
That's pretty much it.
All right, let's try one. The word referee in German is Schiedsrichter. Can you say that?
All right, repeat it one more time.
Schiedsrichter.
Schiedsrichter.
There you go.
All right.
Next time on the court, you say, "Excuse me, Schiedsrichter," and they'll be like, "What the heck?"
Yeah.
All right. Talking about your career, you were recently voted for the second place on fan MVP voting in the league. How does it feel to know that the fans appreciate your performance out there?
I feel honored. Thank you. Shout out to the fans for being able to vote for me, and I'm just grateful to be in the opportunity, and hopefully one of these months I can win it.
I hope so as well. I mean, the last home games we had together, you were top scorer of the games. So we can see, or I can see improvement. That you're going up there maybe next month, maybe the month after that.
No, for sure.
We'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah, keep on growing.
I already asked you about the differences between the Greek and German basketball. How much different is the American basketball from the European basketball?
It's real different. I'll say, coming from the G League, the NBA style, it's very fast paced. It's really up and down. German league and overseas, it's a huge difference. It's a difference with the 3 seconds in the key. So guys could stay in the paint longer, and the defense is much different. And the NBA style, the US is much more space and everything. But the slower style in Europe is pretty good, and it kind of reminds me of college a little bit. So it wasn't that hard to really adapt to it. Just had to get used to it again.
But some rules are different as well, right?
Yeah.
Was that hard way to find out? Like the first step is different in the States, right?
No, yeah, definitely different.
But you get used to it.
Yeah, you gotta get used to it.
But are the rules a reason why there aren't many like friendly games between American and European clubs, or?
Yeah, I would say so, because you just gotta. Yeah, because it'll just be different. You're so used to playing one way in Europe and a different way in the U.S. So trying to come together and try to find that mutual, it'd be different. Be an adjustment for both teams.
Okay. Looking back at your college career at Las Vegas, Nevada, what was the most valuable lesson you've learned there in college?
My most valuable lesson, I would say, just to never be too high or never get too low. My college career went through, a lot of ups and downs and stuff, but also, just staying on track and, doing what I can control is just the best thing I would say that does help me in my college career.
You went 2 times first team at, what was it called? All Mountain West? All Mountain West. So that was some ups probably.
Yeah.
What were some downs?
My freshman year, I wasn't able to, play that much. And so I was kind of down on myself thinking, I probably wasn't good enough to play against this competition. But, I just had to, just keep on working on my game and, remain confident in myself.
All in your mind, right?
All mental.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How did you get to UNLV? Was that something you chose, or?
Yeah, I chose them out of high school. I had 4 other options as well, which were Nevada, Ohio State, ASU, and Utah and Colorado. So it was between those schools. They were both, all those schools were recruiting me since I was 15 years old.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they were recruiting me for a while, but I felt like just going on visits and everything, UNLV felt like the best opportunity to,
And it's close to home.
Mm-hmm.
Not that far.
No. Yeah, it's definitely driving distance, so not far from the family and everything.
Okay. What was the biggest challenge you faced coming from college to professional basketball player after that?
The biggest challenge is, I would say, also just adapt to the playing style. College, I would say, like, it was, kind of reminded me of the European style, much more slow-paced and everything. And in the NBA, it's just straight up and down. It's fast-paced. You shoot a shot in 3 seconds as soon as you get on the other side. So just getting used to that, I would say, would be the difference.
All right. Well, let me get that straight. After college, you signed up for the NBA draft.
Yep.
You didn't get drafted, but got picked by the LA Lakers later on. And then they put you on the farm team, right?
Yeah.
How do they call it?
The G League team.
Yeah. What's it called?
South Bay Lakers.
That's it. Right?
Yeah.
How was that? How was the experience? Who called you from the Lakers? They're like, "Hey, Bryce, you interested in playing with the Lakers?" Or how does it work?
Yeah. So you go to you declare for the NBA draft, and then you go work out for teams. So I end up working out with the Lakers and everything, trying to get to the Lakers. But I didn't end up getting drafted, but they were still interested in me to look for their team. And so that's how I got to the South Bay Lakers, and it was a great experience. I wasn't far from home. I was 30 minutes from home, so a lot of friends and family were able to come and see me play. So it was really cool.
Is that where Bronny plays now?
Yep, that's where Bronny's at.
All right. Did you play against LeBron, or did you practice with him?
Yeah. Training camp. I did training camp with them, so I practiced with them for a week, and I was able to practice with LeBron and Russell Westbrook at the time when he was there, and Anthony Davis. So it was really cool.
He's now with the Nuggets.
Yeah.
And he's like 39 years old. He's still balling.
No, it's crazy.
Both. LeBron as well. So.
Yeah, they're doing real well. Hopefully.
Is that where you see you at 39?
No,
still balling?
For sure, for sure.
All right, that's a good one. You probably had some critical moments in lots of your games. How do you handle that pressure in moments like that? How do you do that? Is that all mental, or is that physical as well?
Yeah, I say mental and physical. Just being able to actually, put the work in, going out, just working out a lot, and you kind of, prepare yourself to be in those moments. So, just trust yourself and know that when you're in those moments, just remember the work that you have put in.
What kind of role do you have at the Seawolves, and what kind of role within the team did you have before? Is that the same role, or do you have a different role here than you had before?
Yeah, it's about the same role, I say. I've always been known to, kind of just score the ball and be able to help on the offensive end, but, just also trying, elevate my game more and be able to help score, play defense, play make, and do all the other things too. So that's been my role for the Seawolves and other teams as well.
How about off the field? Is there a certain role they give you?
I'm one of the young guys on the team, so, there's the vets and stuff, that's the leaders and everything, but, also, are trying to be more vocal and, be more of a leader for the team and everything.
Who's the leader at the Seawolves?
Sid.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Inside the cabin as well?
Yeah, Sid's the guy.
That's probably why he got voted for captain.
Yeah.
Is he a good captain?
No, yeah, Sid's a great captain. Shout out my guy, Sid.
Cool. We talked about the Lakers, South Bay Lakers. Did those teams shape your career into perspective of being a professional player? Do you still want to play NBA one day? Is that your goal? Or?
Yeah, that's definitely the main goal. But I'm not taking this for granted at all. I'm just happy to be able to still play basketball and travel the world and everything, and experience a whole lot of stuff. But NBA is definitely could still be a long-term goal for me. That hopefully I still get that opportunity to make it there.
All right, let's talk about the Lakers again.
Mm-hmm.
You played for the farm team like 2 seasons.
Yep.
2 seasons. How did you end up playing in Europe? What happened?
I thought, it was just best opportunity for me just, make that adjustment to
Next step.
Yep, to go to Europe. 'Cause I did my 2 years with the South Bay Lakers, hopefully to, get a call up or, get with that team, the Lakers. So as that didn't work out, I decided to, go overseas and, give that a try.
Since family already played overseas, they probably told you it's not that bad.
Yeah, they had a lot of good, pros with it. So, that was definitely something that I was able to want to do.
Okay. Is it like a hard time for you right now? It's Christmas time and all that, and you're abroad, and family is over there. Is that tough for you?
Yeah, for sure. It could definitely take a toll just not being able to be with family and, see your family and friends and, eat the food that you usually eat and stuff. But
and now we have duck for Christmas.
Yeah, yep. But, it's tough. But, just being able to talk to them a lot and, stay in contact and everything has been good.
Are they coming over for a game?
Yeah. My brother actually is out here right now with me. Yeah, so
cool.
I have him out here, so he'll be at some of the games, and get my mom out here too to come and watch me play. So they're gonna be out here a couple times throughout the year.
Are they watching the games, or I think they're not? Do they show the games over in the US?
Yeah, they're able to watch the games, so they get up. The games is early in the morning for them, so they're up at 6 o'clock sometimes watching me play. So
breakfast club.
Yeah. So it's grateful for them to have watch me play.
All right. So Christmas time is not too bad since your family is over and coming to visit. But otherwise, I can probably imagine that when you're here on your own, I mean, it's not the first time over in Europe, but when like the younger players, when they're overseas, they can go to your head, right?
Yeah.
It can get you, and you could probably have some issues on the field.
Yeah.
You think that?
Yeah, I definitely feel like it play a part. Just.
How was your first Christmas in Greece? How was that?
I wasn't out there. I got there in April. So
okay.
yeah, I was only out there for 2 months, so I was still able to be with my family for Christmas and everything. But the other holidays and stuff, different. But
that's how it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is being a professional basketball player.
Yeah.
Let me see. Are there any specific goals or milestones you've set for yourself this season or in your career?
Yeah, mainly, I just want to win. I want to make it to the playoffs this year, to be able to play in the playoffs and play in a great atmosphere and everything. But I really don't set like individual goals. I just kind of let the things come to me, and I know what I've done, like the work I put in. So just try to let that come full circle.
Okay. Do you have like milestones in your career that you're like following?
Yeah, I do want to play like for a long time. I definitely want to play more than 10 years of being a professional. So that's definitely a milestone that I want to achieve.
All right. Do you do workouts besides your daily practice? Is there you do?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah, I like to get work in like after practice or just later in the day. Just be able to shoot. Get extra shots up and, just work on my game.
Right. How is it for you to, like, here in Rostock, we have like lots of traveling and long travels. You get used to sitting in the bus all day already, or is that still a thing that?
No, yeah, I don't think it's something I get used to, but it's something that we have to do. Yeah. But it's been cool though. You on the road trips, you with your teammates and everything, so you just.
Can't even play video games on the bus, can you?
Yeah, no, you can't play video games.
So what do you do?
Usually I just sleep sometimes, or I'm just listening to music, and sometimes the guys, they like to play cards, this card game, so I haven't played it yet, but I see, they be playing cards, so it'd be cool.
All right. Okay. I have one last question for you, and that's probably advice you could give out there to the young folks. What advice would you give them, young basketball players here in Rostock or in Germany that would like to go pro? Is there anything
I always, say just always follow your dream. Just always work hard, and don't ever let anybody tell you that you can't do something. Just always trust yourself and trust the work that you put in, and things will fall in place.
All right, that's a good one. We're coming to an end to that interview. Thanks for having you. That was quite interesting. Good luck for the next 2 games here in December. We have a game against Bayern Munich, which is like the best team in the league. Would you agree?
Yeah, pretty good team.
Do you know any players in person from Bayern Munich?
No, I don't know the players in person.
Did you watch them play?
Yeah, I have watched them play. Pretty good players.
What do you think?
No, a really good team, But we're not gonna back down. We're gonna definitely come and compete.
All right. December 15th.
Yes, sir. Be there.
All right. I want to see you at the top scorer interview again after the game.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
And then we have on the 26th is the next home game against Hamburg. What do you think about Hamburg?
Yeah, Hamburg's also another good team. But we feel like these teams, we could definitely compete and sneak one in. So that's our goal.
All right. One last guess. What's our table saying at the end of the season? Where are we at the end?
We're gonna be in the playoffs for sure.
Yeah.
So I don't know which number it's gonna be, but we're gonna be in there. Playoff is always the goal, so we'll be competing there.
All right.
Yeah.
Ja, Ladies and Gentlemen, das war Bryce Hamilton hier heute zum OZ Overtime Talk. Ich freue mich, dass ihr eingeschaltet habt. Denkt dran, wir haben in diesem Dezember noch einiges vor. Wir haben noch eine Kinoaufführung von unserer 30-Jahre-Doku. Wir haben noch eine Buchlesung. Das Spiel am 15. Dezember in der Stadthalle gegen Bayern München und am 26. Dezember gegen die Towers aus Hamburg. Wenn wir uns da nicht sehen, sehen wir uns ganz sicherlich bei der nächsten Folge OZ Overtime. Danke fürs Einschalten und bis bald. Thank you.
Thank you.